Oh, here we go. Oops. Display capture? Oh, that's what it is. Display capture. Righto. Alright, here we go. Hey, let's do welcome to another edition, Cannabis Sessions edition, episode number 2. In tonight's episode, or sessions, we're just going to hang out for a little bit and see what's what, see what we can ponder at and what we can get. I do have a little video I do want to share with you, so we'll get that going over here. I'm just going to get this a little bigger, yeah. Too good. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a little video on tonight's session, and then we'll go from there. Hope everyone's having a good time. Yeah, with that being said, yeah, let's check out this video that we got. We'll play it from there. Let's go. We'll do it like this. We'll go from there.
Some beautiful things about marijuana, but also some things that might get you to look at marijuana in a totally different way. So let's start with the first secret marijuana smokers won't tell you. They will tell you that, do you know, the cannabis plant is over 6,000 years old. It's been cultivated. Okay, it's one of the oldest crops cultivated by human beings. Now that is fascinating. To think that we've been growing it for 6,000 years. That's a long time. So people have been using it for a long time. In fact, over 5,000 years ago, you had the Emperor Shen Nung, Emperor of China. He wrote in a book how marijuana, the benefits it had, the medicinal qualities of the plant, how it was used to cure PMS, menstrual cramps in women, also diarrhea, constipation, nausea, a whole list of benefits. We can talk about ancient Egypt or Kemet, the Evers Papyrus, one of the greatest documents documenting all the herbs, how they can be used to help us become our greatest version. Yeah, that talked about marijuana too. So even the ancient Egyptians were getting like super high. That's probably how they built the pyramids. Slow motion, that's like Now, it's been around for a long time, but you see, marijuana is illegal in many countries still around the world. And it was actually in 1937 that in the US, they had prohibition, okay? But before then, before 1937 in the US, people were using marijuana as a pain reliever for medicinal purposes, okay? So marijuana has been used for thousands of years in the Indus Valley, Tibet, Brazil, Peru. I could go on and on and on. All over Africa, people have used this powerful plant to heal themselves. And now all of a sudden it's illegal. I'm sorry, we're sorry about that. It's just illegal. We'll come to why it may be illegal
a little bit
later.
of a video.
In some countries it is legal, for instance, Uruguay and a few other countries, but most of the world, yes, it is still a Schedule 1 drug. You'll get arrested for it. Now, thank goodness in California, though, you can actually use it for medical reasons. Now, what's the second secret marijuana smokers won't tell you? They won't tell you about getting high. Now, this is where my weed experience comes in. You see, I was in Venice and friend and someone gave her weed cookies, and then I took them, and I just forgot they were weed cookies. So I ate both of them, just thinking they were cookies. Yeah, I know. I was hungry. I had the munchies. And then I was in Whole Foods, and then it kicked in. I was like, what the hell is happening to me? Because I'd never, ever taken weed cookies. And I was like in Whole Foods, like, where the hell am I? I was asking people for directions. I was feeling really thirsty. Anybody who's taken weed cookies knows what I'm talking about. And then I was like trying to drive home. I couldn't drive home. And then I had to pull over. I went to the hospital, got a big bill. It was a crazy night. But then I woke up and then I said, can I get a hello there? I'm infinite, baby. But marijuana smokers, there is a key ingredient in marijuana called THC. Okay, this is what gives people the high. Now, I got very high and I started to see the world in a different way. Like, it was almost as if reality was dissolving. And a lot of people who smoke marijuana, I know people who smoke marijuana like I eat strawberries. And they ain't even had breakfast yet. Okay? Like, big time. But it gives you that natural high. But you see, a lot of marijuana smokers I know, sometimes we're in a circle in Venice Beach, they will tell you that they don't just use marijuana, the THC element in it, to get high. They use it to connect with their higher selves. Slow motion aside. Okay, so the THC is known for giving people that high, but also it is a wonder ingredient for helping people even with cancer and all kinds of other ailments. We'll come to that later. What's the third secret marijuana smokers won't tell you? Do you know what? Nobody has ever overdosed of marijuana. Now, my weed cookie experience, I thought I was overdosing. I thought, somebody help me. Then I realized, no, that's the moment I was supposed to just chill out, Ralph. Do you know ancient shamans in Peru have been using marijuana for thousands of years to, once again, connect with their higher selves, but also it takes them into different dimensions, other realities, and no one's ever overdosed. Okay, in ancient Egypt, they also had the lotus flower. In the murky waters, the lotus grew, which also may be one of the reasons why they were so advanced. But we often think that people are going to overdose big time on marijuana. But nobody has ever died from taking marijuana. But if I say tobacco, marijuana, which one do you think is more dangerous? Think about it. Uh-oh. You see, and a lot of people, millions of people, have died from tobacco. So we are programmed to think this marijuana is very dangerous, but in actuality, nobody, absolutely nobody, not even the cat down the road who gets high all the time, has ever died from marijuana. Isn't that something? Okay? And you know the American Medical Association were actually against prohibition in 1937 because they actually saw this as a wonder drug, a wonder herb. What's the fourth secret marijuana smokers won't tell you? They won't tell you that marijuana is a natural pain reliever, an analgesic, okay? A natural analgesic. And that means that it can be used to treat pain. Are you going through something right now that's very painful? Yeah, marijuana can be used to treat it. But also, people who have a lot of chronic pain, okay, use marijuana. And in California, scientists have even seen how it has relieved a lot of people with chronic pain. So For a long time, marijuana was used instead of aspirin as a natural pain reliever. Okay, and people have died of aspirin related diseases, okay, off aspirin, but nobody has ever died of marijuana. So it's great for pain relief. Now, the fifth secret marijuana users won't tell you is that, check this out, cancer. Let's talk about cancer. Cancer, do you know in 1924, Dr. Otto Warburg said he had the cure for cancer, and he did, because he talked about how cancer was created from a lack of oxygen in the cells, okay? The British Journal of Cancer found that marijuana actually slowed down tumor growth. It inhibited tumor growth. So therefore, marijuana is fantastic for cancer prevention, right? Lots of people are treating themselves through naturopathic medicine with cannabis, and it's helping them heal from cancer. Isn't that something? What's the sixth secret marijuana smokers won't tell you? They won't tell you that marijuana, the reason why they smoke it a lot, is because it's safer than alcohol. How drunk did you get last night? Look, they know that once again, nobody dies from marijuana. Okay, now let me give you the psychology of counseling people who take marijuana. There are some side effects, though, and some people say they have paranoia. Let's dive into it, okay? Reduce dopamine levels. That's why some people say you're a pothead, you're lazy, da 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 da, okay? But the benefits definitely outweigh the negatives, and I definitely feel each case is different. Maybe you can enlighten me on that, because once again, I don't smoke marijuana. I need you guys who are always smoking in wherever you're smoking. I won't show your location now. Yeah, okay. But once again, some people do experience paranoia.
Where the fuck did it go?
Forgetfulness. But the paradox of that is that marijuana has been found by scientists in California to actually treat Alzheimer's. Okay? But marijuana is safer than alcohol. In 2012, 3.3 million people died of alcohol-related diseases. Okay? So, it's safe. But there are side effects. Safe side effects. That works. What's the seventh secret marijuana smokers won't tell you? They won't tell you this, that hemp, the hemp plant can be used for practically anything. Do you know it was like the first kind of paper? The textiles industry. Hemp seeds, 7-day vegan challenge, packed full of protein, a complete source of protein. But hemp is responsible for over 25,000 products out there. Anything you can think of, hemp made it. From building materials, yeah, it goes on and on and on and on. So hemp is part of the cannabis family, and hemp is amazing. Okay, like amazing. What's the eighth secret cannabis users won't tell you? They won't tell you that cannabis helps people with seizures. Okay, now it is an anti-spasmodic herb, right? It produces anti-spasmodic quality. That's why people who have a lot of seizures, they take marijuana. It's a muscle relaxant. So they're a lot calmer, and it actually helps them. Okay? What's the ninth secret marijuana smokers won't tell you. They won't tell you. I used to work with people with ADHD, ADD, and do you know what they were given? We would administer to them Ritalin, okay? And I could talk about Ritalin and what it actually does, the side effects, which aren't too good at all. But you see, cannabis is actually a natural alternative to Ritalin, and it can be used to treat people with ADHD, ADD, and I just feel these are all labels anyway, but can be used as an alternative to Ritalin. And what's the 10th secret cannabis users won't tell you? They won't tell you that they just feel amazing, a lot of them, when they smoke it. They feel like their ego is dissolving. Now, in our society, we have created so many rigid laws based around separation. And a lot of cannabis users won't tell you when they smoke it, when they use it when they ingest it, any way they consume it, okay, it's almost as if their ego dissolves. Now, my short experience on those 2 weed cookies, I was like, who the hell am I? Sometimes you can probably see these memes of people who smoke a lot of marijuana, they just want to hug people, right? And that's probably why it's illegal, because it's so beneficial. Now, as I see it, you got to do your own research. Like weed, my weed cookie experience wasn't the best. So I would never say, okay, just go and smoke marijuana, go and take a lot of weed cookies. You got to know why you're doing it. And for some people, it's going to help. But for me, I get on a natural high every single day. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. At the same time, I definitely realize how beneficial cannabis is, the hemp plant, marijuana, because it's been used for thousands of years. And the science is there that it cures so many ailments. We can even talk about multiple sclerosis. Okay, we can talk about glaucoma. Once again, the intraocular pressure, it reduces it. You want me to break down the science? We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So why might it be illegal? You see, the pharmaceutical industry is a big business. And can you imagine if everyone started hugging each other? And if it was made legal, a lot of people might start seeing reality in a whole different way. Okay, so you always got to do your own research and ask yourself, should I be taking this? Will it help me become my greatest version? I say that God's pharmacy, the universe's pharmacy, whatever you want to call it, the force's pharmacy is in nature, but also in your body. A bonus one for you. Oh, we ain't finished yet, baby. Do you know that our body produces natural cannabinoids? Once again, that ingredient found in marijuana, but also it has its own endocannabinoid system. Isn't that fantastic? So it's almost as if we have our own pharmacy in our body. Slow motion that side. That is incredible. So once again, our body mimics nature. Any herb out there, our body can practically produce. It's all in us. So what I always love to say is that through meditation, I'm getting on that natural high, baby, and it feels fantastic. So once again, I said that pretty fast, right? So let's slow it down, baby, because this is about marijuana. So once again, have a beautiful day. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Getting high off the good ass prana. We're out here. We're in nature. You're amazing. I'm amazing. And the marijuana plants are amazing. I reckon so. Infinite waters. Diving deep. Once again, stay well. Stay healthy.
Ah, there you go. Oh wait, I can just do this. Oh wait. There you go. Just a little something. A little something. 20 minutes of a little bit of an action, I'll say. I think that was fucking fairly well done. Alright, I'll stop there because that's all I wanted to do was having a little bit of a cannabis video to broadcast to you. Alright, we'll see you on the next. Until next, stay frosty as this is cannabis. Cheers, man.